Friends, you must have heard this thing from everyone that height increases only in puberty. It is impossible to increase height after the age of 18. And height completely depends on the genetics of your parents and family background, in which you cannot do anything. Well, this is half truth. Because if this thing was completely true then, you would not have seen such height difference between parents and children. You too must know many such people whose parents' height is average, but their height is much more than their parents. And among your believers, how many people would be there whose height keeps increasing even after 18 years? But the whole science behind how height increases and the most effective practical way to hack your growth hormones with proper scientific evidence. Today we will tell you in this video because this is the request of most of you people. It was repeatedly coming to my mind that tell me a way by which my height can increase by a few inches. So, if you apply all the things mentioned by us, then you will definitely see a difference of 2 to 4 inches in your height. That is why you must watch this video till the end with your full attention and focus. How do we grow? So how does our height increase? And what are those factors that trigger our growth? If you understand all those factors once, then you can boost them. The entire structure of our body is made of bones. When your bones grow, your height starts increasing automatically. Growth means growing your bones. Now, how do these bones grow? This happens because of growth plates. At the end of each of our bones, there is a soft, flexible cartilage, which works to create new bone cells. Growth plates help to stretch our bones. As new bone cells are formed, our bones get longer, due to which our height also appears taller. It seems that when we are born, these growth plates are most active. They are creating new bone cells very fast, and they are at their peak in puberty. This is the reason why our height increases very fast in teenage years. But gradually, as our age increases, these growth plates start hardening, and by mid-20s, they become completely solid bones. When this happens, your bones stop growing and your bones become fixed. Now, the plan is very simple. As long as our growth plates are open, we have to boost our bone-increasing production. Now, how will this happen? Growth hormones play a very important role in increasing your height, and the boss of growth hormones is HGH, human growth hormone, which controls everything. It is made in a small part of your brain, the pituitary gland. This gland releases HGH into your blood, especially when you are sleeping. When HGH is in your blood, it helps your liver. It sends a signal to start producing insulin growth factor 1. You can consider IGF-1 as a messenger of HGH, which takes all its growth-promoting effects to all the organs. Together, HGH and IGF-2 activate the growth plate of your bones, which increases your height. Now the question is, how to boost these growth hormones so that maximum HGH is produced? Well, these are the 5 things which affect your growth hormones most directly. If you start using them correctly, then you can hack the growth of your height. Number 1 is the core foundation. Look, as the seed is, so will be the yield. The amount of water you give to that seed, so will be its growth. Similarly, whether it is modem science or Ayurveda, the main foundation of all our things is our diet, because some foods are such that they help a lot in producing HGH in your body. Like the amino acids present in the protein, help in regulating HGH properly. If you want to increase your height, then you must make sure that you eat high-protein rich meals, like chicken, egg, fish, or if you are vegetarian, then you can take soya, gram, etc. to fulfill your protein intake. Along with protein, you have to focus on these 2 nutrients in your diet, magnesium and zinc. Magnesium helps in muscle relaxation and improves sleep quality, which is essential for HGH production. Good sources of magnesium are nuts, seeds, leafy green vegetables, and whole grains. Zinc is essential for normal growth and development, and also plays a role in HGH production. Zinc-rich foods include meat, shellfish, dairy products, nuts, and seeds. If you make these 3 things sufficient in your diet, then you will start seeing a very clear change in your growth. So far, one thing is certain, that if you seriously want to increase your height, then it is not possible in this sedentary lifestyle where you sit in a closed room with a cold all day and eat junk and processed food from outside. Keep eating food. Number 2 is mechanical stress. Another way to trigger your hormones is by putting physical stress on your bones. Whenever you put any load on your body, your bones adapt themselves according to that weight. In scientific terms, it is called Woff's Law. This law explains how, over time, when we put consistent pressure on our bone, like heavy weight exercises or stretching, the bone gets denser and stronger. But if you do not use your bone much, it gets weaker. Now, there are 3 main ways to put mechanical stress on your bone, which are specifically used to increase your height. Sprinting. In sprinting first, do a little warm-up, then run at your top speed for at least 1 minute. Run as fast as you can. After that, take a break of 2 to 3 minutes. Then, do it again. Sprint for 1 minute, and then take a break of 2 to 3 minutes. Do this 4 to 5 times every day. This will put stress on your bone and produce HGH. Cycling machine, cycling machine. In this, you have to adjust your seat height so that your legs are stretched a little more on the pedals. After that, cycle for 10 minutes. Hit the pedals at a normal pace. As you become comfortable with this seat height, keep raising your seat height a little bit so that the stretch increases and more stress comes on your bones. This is a scientifically very effective way to increase the bones of your legs. Weightlifting is a very common myth that we are all told in childhood, that going to the gym makes the height short. But there is a reason behind saying this, that if your bones get injured in the gym or by lifting heavy weights, then it can negatively affect your growth. But saying that going to the gym stops growth is a blatant lie. In fact, the truth is, its opposite is true, because going to the gym or lifting weights boosts your testosterone, which directly influences HGH and increases its production. A related research was also done where young adults and elderly adults were given a 12-week training program, and the result was that after this program, an HGH boost of 44. 9 was seen in young adults, and only 3% of HGH was produced in elderly adults. Number 3, fasting is the single most important thing that increases HGH, human growth hormone, to very high levels. A research published in the Journal of Clinical Investigation shows that intermittent fasting has a huge impact on the production of HGH. Intermittent fasting means eating for some time and then staying hungry for some time. In this study, it has been seen that staying hungry for 24 hours can increase HGH secretion by 1,300 to 2,000 per in man and 200 to 1,300 per in woman. Number 4, deep sleep. The highest amount of HGH is released when you are sleeping. In fact, research has also shown that people whose sleep cycle is not regular and who do not get proper sleep have less HGH in their body. Dr. Andrew Hubman says about this that growth hormone is released in the first few hours of your sleep and is released only when the blood insulin and glucose levels in your body are low. So to fulfill both these conditions, you have to optimize your sleep. Go to sleep at the same time every day, and at least do not eat anything 2-3 hours before sleeping, so that your blood insulin and glucose levels remain low. This extra HGH secretion during fasting can help in protecting muscle mass and increasing fat loss. And when fat loss happens, then HGH starts increasing very fast. Number 5, sunlight. Now the last and final part is sunlight. Sunlight does not have a direct role on your height, but it definitely helps you directly sunlight in 2 ways. It helps in increasing your HGH levels. Firstly, it contains natural vitamin D, which is a very essential nutrient for your bones, because it helps in absorbing calcium in your body. The better your body absorbs calcium, the more your bones grow and become stronger. Secondly, when you take sunlight, it fixes your blood pressure rhythm, due to which you get good sleep at night and more HGH is released in your body. So, if you liked this video, Then support us by liking the video and subscribing to the channel, and turn on the bell notification so that you do not miss the upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.